Good morning, beloveds. Oh, let me adjust that so the window is not in there. We've got sunshine again, so I need to make sure that I'm not getting the sunshine in the light. Okay, so it is September 7th. Our title is I Am Attuned to Intelligent Action. Our first quote is, "Let this mind be in you, which was also in Jesus Christ," or in Christ Jesus. That's Philippians 2:5. The second quote is, "The imagination is creative, the will is directive." And that is Science of Mind, page 193. "My mind is a gift from God, given to me to use. I learn how to use it intelligently, wisely, and well. I learn to think clearly and with purpose. When I think, the whole world moves. I am a thinker. I am a knower. Through my mind, I become one with the one mind and become a co-thinker and a co-creator with it. I think with God's mind. God thinks through my mind. The gift of thought is a challenge, a responsibility, and an opportunity. I accept the challenge. I meet the responsibility, and I embrace the opportunity. I am a good steward. I take care of my mental kingdom. My thought is clear and constructive. I align every thought with the perfection and purpose of the infinite. I have nothing to do with trivial, inferior, or limited thought. My life is the expression of my thought. My actions spring from my thought. I determine to engage only in intelligent, right action. I discipline my thought through my will. I choose my thoughts carefully, concentrating my attention upon them until they are firmly implanted in my subconscious, recognizing vividly the wonder and beauty of the unlimited world of imagination. I know that I can visualize any good I desire, and nothing shall be impossible to me. I visualize wholeness at all times. I give thanks for my creative imagination, and I allow God to create through me, using my imagination. Quietly and confidently, I go forth into my world, expressing intelligent, right action at all times." And that's DC, and that is Donald Curtis. Okay, well, what did you just hear there? A series of very powerful affirmations. And that would also make a wonderful realization in a treatment. And if any of the words don't ring true for you, any minister, any practitioner will tell you, well, feel free to change them as you will until they fit what it is that you want to say. And that's exactly what he just gave you, a series of, powerful affirmations that remind you whose mind you're using. You are using God's mind. And God is using your mind. God is using your imagination. And I also like that he focused on the importance of imagination, because it's imagination that will take us everywhere. I believe that's a Albert Einstein quote. So it's like you have directions. Directions will get you where you want to go, but imagination will take you everywhere. And your imagination is super important. There was a meme that came across my news feeds recently, and it was talking about the difference between fiction and nonfiction. And, nonfiction is learning through fact. It's through somebody's point of view, and fiction is learning through the imagination. And I'm reminded of, because I grew up watching Star Trek. The Next Generation. Don't get me wrong, I totally grew up on the original one, but when I was in high school and college, that's when Star Trek The Next Generation was on. And then you look and well, because the flip phones, the communicators from the original Star Trek, and then iPads. I mean, that straight up came out of Star Trek. Somebody was watching Star Trek and went, I can do that. And so our imagination is super important. It's like the divine mind has an infinite variety of ideas, and it is through our minds that they come into the material reality. And so that's what we have to remember. It's like, okay, we're using God's mind. It's like any idea you want is available if you're willing to be open to God's mind. And I like that he says, I'm a thinker, I'm a knower. It is through my mind I become one with the one mind, and God thinks through my mind. It is a challenge, it is a responsibility, and it is an opportunity. And his follow-up to that is, yeah, no, I'm up for the challenge. I'm definitely up for the responsibility, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. It's like when you stop and think, which always reminds me of Maslow's ladder, and that's one of the reasons why Science of Mind is engaged in social justice, because we definitely, because we understand that for people to be able to focus on creativity and imagination, their basic needs have to be met. And that's Maslow's ladder from psychology. So my mind is a gift from God, given to me to use. Your mind is a gift. Your use of that mind is your gift back to God. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And so it is important for us to learn to use our mind well, to use it with confidence, and to continue to stretch it, and to continue to keep it open to new things, to new ideas, to new people, to new experiences. And to remember that when we work in alignment with God, God will bring us like amazing things. Sometimes they're challenges, sometimes they are challenges, but often in those challenges are amazing opportunities. So, all right. I don't have a whole lot, because this one is it's clear, it's concise, it's affirmation after, I mean, even the quotes, let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. And then the one from the Science of Mind is the imagination is creative and the will is directive. Because he says that down there. I discipline my thought through my will. And which is the point of spiritual practice. Spiritual practice is about making sure that we are disciplining our thought. Which again goes back to, don't worry about each individual little thought, worry about the trend of your thoughts. It's like when you sit down and weigh your thoughts, are they more positive than negative? Okay. Well, and then continue to work that balance. So, all right, Donald Curtis, I don't have a whole lot to say. So this is going to be a short one. But I do like that in the affirmation at the bottom, he says, I give thanks for my creative imagination, and I allow God to create through me using my imagination. So if I were going to pick a mission today, that is the one I would pick. So the mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to be thankful for our creative imagination, and to recognize that we use that imagination with God. That imagination that you have is a gift from God. Use it and do wild and wonderful things with it. We work to create a world that works for everybody. And sometimes that takes wild imagination. And I think that is an amazing thing. So that's the mission today. Be thankful for and use that wild, creative God imagination that you have been gifted with, because the mind that you use is a gift from God. How you use it, that's your gift back to God. So, or spirit, whatever makes you happy. All right. So that's the mission today. Then the other mission is the same one I give you every day, which is to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself, whatever that looks like. Big, small, doesn't matter. It's a little bit about self-care and a lot about making sure that you are enjoying life. I want you to make time out every day. I do want you to make time out to take care of yourself, but I also want you to take time out to enjoy your world. Enjoy something in your world. Enjoy it with all 5 of your senses. And you can enjoy it by yourself. You can enjoy it with another person. If you drink coffee every day, then invite somebody to drink coffee with you. And then enjoy it. Enjoy the company. Or whatever. So, we had a brief meeting, a prayer circle, And it was really nice to see all those practitioner faces on line yesterday. And we were only on for 15, 20 minutes, but it was cool, and it was good. And yeah, we got to do a little bit more of that. So, all right. So that's what loving, kind, compassionate. You know how to do that. Okay. Create the habit. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes permanent. Okay. The other things that I encourage you, do something to engage your mind. Tom got my bike adjusted yesterday, and it took 10 minutes off the ride this morning. It was really amazing. So, also drink plenty of water. It is still hot out there, people. It may be September, but it's going to be like 92 here. So drink plenty of water. Get that early in your day bright light to help in reset those circadian rhythms. It will improve your energy during the day and your sleep at night. And open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around you, because it's an inside-out job. We go in to the source of our own being. We fill up with that idea of heaven, and then we bring that out and create that around us. Happiness is the same thing. It is an inside-out job. It is about knowing who we are and then creating the world around us. So, do the things that make you happy. And make sure you're enjoying life. You know all the qualities of God: creativity, joy, happiness. We're meant to be happy. We are. So take care of yourself. Okay. And always, always, always take Emma's advice. Take Emma's advice. Look for the good and praise it. Look for the good and praise it. I like to look for the little good, because the little good adds up to the big good. But hey, start where you are. Okay, so this is the part where I ask you to like and share the social medias. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center, or Creative Life Spark. I am the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. So there we are. And have a great day, wondrous day, a magical day, an enchanting day, an awesome day. I can't believe it's Wednesday. This year. It's Wednesday. A fantastic day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day, because you are enough just as you are. You are a beloved child of God, in whom God is well pleased, always and forever. All right. I forgot the email, but that's what it is. So email info@creativelife.org if you want to know what's going on. We have book studies going on, classes going on. They're talking about starting up the Wednesday night book study again. So, take care of yourself. Find out what's going on. Click those hot links and know that we got all kinds of content for you in multiple mediums. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just having one of those days. It's a good one though. It's a good one. It started out pretty good. I had a great bike ride. So, yeah. I feel like there's something else I should be telling you, but I don't know what it is. So, Reverend David will be on with you around 5 p.m. I'll be back with you at 9 a.m. Know that you're loved, and I will see you next time.